Austin Tunney.
Hey, Nathan, come to those three dots right there. No, just, yeah, perfect. Yep, thank you. Who am I missing? Frenchie, I need you. Yeah, just go underneath the driver's stand.
Chuck Hayes. Phil Richardson. Dominic Reese.
All right, that's everybody checked in. I got my turn marshals. We're going live. Gotcha, Dom. Chuck, you're live. George is live. Austin, you're live. Richardson live. Cracker and Kiger. Everybody's hot. First laps as we're working our way through. Chuck Hayes at 13.6. Dom 13.7. Austin 13.9. 14.1 for George. 14.2 for Phil. 3 for Cracker. Kiger drops to 14.2. Minute in, 2 seconds separates all 7 of these drivers right now. 13.2 is your fast lap by Dom Reese, who right now is on a 23.507 TQ. Chuck Hayes is on a 23.513. Phil Richardson's 22.508. George 22.509. Austin 22.509. 1/100th of a second behind George. Cracker's on a 21.5 flat. Kiger's on a 21.505. Now it's only 5 seconds separates all 7 of these drivers. Dom's got a 1.6 second gap back to Chuck Hayes. Chuck Hayes is 1.7 on Phil. Phil's 6/10 on Austin. Austin's 5/100ths on George. George's 8/10 on Cracker. Cracker's 9/10 on Kiger. Your fast lap so far with 1:30 in, 3:30 to go is a 13.2 for Dom Reese. 13.4 for Chuck Hayes. 13.5 for Phil Richardson. 13.7 for Austin, 13.8 for George, 13.5 for Cracker, 14.2 for Ryan. Two minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Dom Reese out front by 2.2 seconds over Chuck Hayes. Chuck Hayes is 2.1 on Richardson. Richardson's 1.3 on Austin. Austin's now 1.4 on Cracker. Cracker's 2.1 on Kiger. Kiger's 2 seconds up on George. As we're approaching halfway, Dom Reese is on a 23.508, 23.513 for Chuck, 22.506 for Phil, 22.510 for Austin, 22.511 for Cracker, 21.504 for Ryan, 21.507 for George. Cracker just went his fast lap last time by, 13.528. Dom Reese has not only got about an 8/10 gap back to Chuck Hayes now. Chuck's got about a 5-second gap back to Austin. Austin's 1/10 up on Cracker. 1 second behind Cracker sits Richardson. Richardson's 2.9 up on Kiger. Kiger now is about 3/10 up on George with 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left.
Still, everyone's basically on the same lap. Closest battle right now is between Cracker and Austin. Cracker's in third, Austin in fourth. Half a second separates those two guys. Phil's poking his nose in on this battle as well. 1.6 behind Austin sits Phil. Then we got a 1.7 second gap back to George, and Kiger's only less than a second behind George, sitting back in seventh. Dom's got about a 3.2 second gap back to Chuck Hayes. Chuck Hayes is 5 seconds up on Cracker. Cracker's 1 second up on Austin. Austin's 3.5 on Richardson. Richardson's 1.6 on Kiger. Kiger's 8/10 on George. Chuck Hayes just ran his fast lap, last lap by with a 13.489. Dom Reese still holds TQ 23.512 and fast lap of a 13.2.
1 minute
to go.
left.
1 minute to go. $21.5 guys, start making your way up.
45 seconds
guys,
left.
Start making your way up. Watch the straightaway. Go low on the straight. Go low on the straight. Low on the straight. That was your leader. That's going to take that over to Chuck Hayes, I believe. Probably even give Cracker a shot at
30
TQ
seconds
in
left.
second. See where we're at here at the line. Chuck Hayes takes point. Dom Reese still holds 2. Chuck Hayes is 2.1 up on Dom. Dom's 2.3 on
15
Cracker.
seconds
Cracker's
left.
5 seconds on Richardson. Richardson's 5/10 on Tunney. Austin's 2.1 on Kiger. Kiger's 8/10 on George.
Dominic Reese done. Chuck Hayes done. George A. done. Austin Tunney done. Ryan Kiger done. Cracker done.
Phil, you're still live.
All drivers are finished.
Chuck Hayes gets it.
Phil Richardson done.
22.503. Dom Reese second. 22.504. 22.507 for Cracker. Cracker did get down to a 13.3 though, second fastest lap. All right, I'm going to need George, Ryan, Phil, Cracker, and Dom out the turn marshal. George, Ryan, Phil, Cracker, and Dom out the turn marshal.
Brad Fink. Keith
Watch
Weber.
back stretch. Stay low on the back stretch. Hey, Austin, how do you like your radio? Good so far. I like it. Okay. Did you sell your other one yet? Yeah. Okay, good.
Métis Stroilian. Mr. Frenchie. Austin Tunney. Kenny Kiger. Nathan Leitzman. Derek Workman.
You got the dots. You can go to 4 if you want. Go to 4. All right. We've got my turn marshals. Everyone's checked in. Let's get rolling. Kenny Kiger, you're live. Derek's live. Nathan's live. Keith is live. Matisse, you're live. Austin's live. Brad, you're live. And Frenchie, everyone's live. Initial laps with a minute in. Austin out front, fast lap of a 14.1. Frenchie's second, fast lap 14.5. Fink's 14.3. Workman's on a 14.8. 15.6 for Kiger. 15.6 for Weber. Matisse is on a 15.2 in the Sportsman buggy. And Nathan's on a 17.9. Working our way to that 130 down, 3:30 to go. Austin out front, 21.502. Frenchie's 1.2 back on a 21.508. He's got about a 4/10 gap back to Fink, who's on a 21.510. Then there's about a 4-second gap between Fink and Workman. Workman's on a 25.11. 6/10 separates Workman and Kiger. Kiger's got a 7-second gap to Weber. 19.505 for your sportsman leader right now, Matisse. Nathan's on a 16.502. Matisse has got a 15.297 fast lap. 13.9 now for Austin. Fast lap. He's on a 21.504, 2.1 up on Brad Fink. Brad Fink's 4.5 up on Frenchie. Frenchie's about 1. Oh, Frenchie up to 3 still. Workman down 1.3 behind Frenchie. He's got about a 1.8 second gap between Workman and Kiger. Kiger's got a 10-second gap back to Weber. Austin's the only driver in that 13-second range, 13.935. Approaching halfway, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. 21.505 for your current leader, Austin. All right, 2 minutes to go. Austin 13.898 last time by 21.503, 5.2 seconds up on Fink.
2
Who
minutes
has a
left.
fast lap of a 14.3. Frenchie's sitting back there, 25.08, 5.6 off of Fink. He's got about 2.6 second gap back to Workman. Workman 7.4 up on Kiger. Kiger 7.9 up on Weber. Sportsman class 18.511 for Matisse. He's got about 11 second gap back to Nathan. Nathan's got himself down to a 16.7 last time by fast lap. Oh, Matisse just drops a 14.9 last lap by. Another driver. Frenchie's in the 13th, a
1 minute
13.985
left.
as well. Austin even quicker, a 13.634. 50 seconds to go. Austin's a 21.504. 11-second gap back to Fink. Closest battles between Fink and
45
Frenchie.
seconds
3
left.
tenths. Now 1.4 separates Fink and Frenchie. 6.8, Frenchie's gap back to Workman. Workman's 14 seconds up on Kiger. Kiger 7.2 on Weber.
30 seconds left.
21.504 for your current TQ, Austin. 10-second gap back to Fink.
15
Fink
seconds
almost
left.
gets into 13. Just ran a 14 flat. Frenchie now takes second, drops Fink down to third with 10 seconds to go. 6/10 separates those two.
Derek Workman done. Matisse Stroelian done. Keith Weber done. Austin Tunney done. Kenny Kiger done. Mr. Frenchie done.
Frenchie got Fink
Nathan
at the last
Leitzman
second
done.
right there.
All
Austin
drivers
with the
are
win,
finished.
21.504.
Brad Fink done.
25.04 for Frenchie. 25.06 for Fink. All right, guys, we'll start at 12:30. 12:30. I can open the track up for practice here and get the schedule going. $12:30. Bless you. All right, track is closed. I'm going to need 17.5 guys out there. My 21.5 guys. Let's go Keith, Kenny, Brad, Frenchie. Okay, well, you got a minute. Exactly a minute. So Keith, Kenny, Derek, Brad, and Frenchie. All right, 17.5 guys. Your TQ holder right now is Chuck Hayes with a 22.503. Da, 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 da.
Ryan Kiger. Cracker.
Hey, Derek, can you come to those 3 dots right on the inside? Thank you. Yep, perfect.
Chuck Hayes.
Just waiting on Austin. He requested a minute. Oh, and George is still out. Low on the straight, low on the straight.
Austin Tunney.
All right, everyone's checked in. All right, guys, going live. Dom, you're live. Phil's live. Chuck, you're live. Cracker. George. Austin. And Ryan. All right, that TQ, 22.503 at Chuck Hayes. See where we're at here after lap 1. Who's going to drop the fast laps? Let's see. 13.3 for Reese. 13.9 for Cracker, 14.1 for Hayes, 14.3 for Richardson, 14.5 for George, 14.5 for Austin, 14.6 for Kiger. Cracker just goes a 13.5 on his second lap. Don did a 13.3. Remember, today we're running 3 heats, guys, 3 heats. All right, a minute in, 4 to go. Tom Reese on top, new TQ, 23.508. Cracker's 1.4 back, 22.502. About 3/10 behind Cracker sits Chuck Hayes, 22.504. Hayes has got a 3-second gap back to Kiger, who's on a 21.509. Richardson's 1.2 back at Kiger, 25 flat. George's 1.5 back, 25.03. Austin's 1.2 back at George, 25.09. Less than 10 seconds separates all 7 of these drivers with 3:30 to go. Cracker drops off that second TQ pace. Moves Chuck Hayes up to second overall. Dom Reese is on a current TQ, 23.510. Fast lap of a 13.3, 13.5 for Cracker, 13.5 for Hayes, 13.7 for Richardson, 13.7 for George, 14.3 for Austin. Kiger's 14-2, but sitting in third right now, Mr. Consistency. 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, Dom Reese drops a 13-1 last lap. Sitting on a 23.508, 3.5 up on Cracker. Cracker's got a 5.3 second gap on Kiger. Kiger's 2/10 on Richardson. Richardson's 2.7 on Hayes. Hayes is 800ths on Austin. Austin's 3.6 on George. Everyone pretty much set their fast laps that last time by. .230 down, 2:30 to go. Cracker 3.8 back of Dom, whose current 23.509 is a new TQ. Richardson's on a 21.501, sitting in third. 1.2 up on Kiger, who's on a 21.504. 1/7 back of Kiger is Hayes, 21.505. Hayes is 5 seconds on Austin. Austin's 2.5 on George.
Two minutes left.
Dom Reese, TQ in it, 23.509. Cracker just sets a 13.3 fast lap. Last time by 5.1 back of Dom, but 22.503 current pace. Chuck Hayes goes a 13.4 last lap by 21.501, 8.2 back of Cracker. Chuck Hayes is about 2 seconds up on Richardson. Richardson's 200ths on Kiger. Kiger's 8 seconds on George. George is 1/10 on Austin.
One minute left. .45 seconds left.
Closest battle now is between Hayes, Richardson, and Kiger. Cracker's got a comfortable 11-second lead.
30
back
seconds
to Hayes.
left.
Dom Reese, 23.509, 5.7 up on Cracker. Oh, all clear?
.15 seconds left.
Go low in the backstretch, low in the backstretch, low in the backstretch. Stay low. All clear. Well, looks like Dom Reese is going to have a TQ of a 23.510.
Cracker done.
Cracker's 22.503.
Dominic Reese done. Phil Richardson done. Chuck Hayes done.
Chuck Hayes, 22.504.
Ryan Kiger done.
21.506.
George A. done.
Austin set his fast
All
lap,
drivers are
13.5,
finished.
the last lap of the race.
Austin Tunney done.
21.509 for Austin, 21.509 for George, 21.510 for Phil. All right, guys, put your cars up. I'm going to need everybody but Dom Reese out the turn marshal. 13.5.
Métis Stroilian. Keith Weber. Mr. Frenchie. Brad Fink. Nathan Leitzman.
Phil, George, Kiger, Chuck, and Cracker out the turn marshal.
Austin Tunney. Kenny Kiger. Derek Workman.
All right, hey, everybody's checked in. Just waiting on my turn, marshals. Hey, Chuck, you can stay on those dots if you want. Hayes. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Hey, Kenny, or Ryan, can you come down here, Yeah. I'll move George down a little bit. As soon as Ryan gets in position, we'll get you guys going. All right, going live. All right, Austin holds that current TQ of a 21.504. Fink, Frenchie, Matisse, Nathan, Workman, all live. Weber live, Kiger live. Austin, you're live. Everyone's hot. Working our way through with the first minute. Austin's continuing, 21.503. That's a new TQ. Mr. Frenchie's 3/10 back, 21.505. He's got about an 8/10 gap back to Fink. Fink's 5 seconds on Workman. Workman's 3/10 on Weber. Weber's 2/10 on Kiger. Initial fast laps, though, 13.7 for Austin, 14.4 for Frenchie, 14.3 for Fink, 16 flat for Workman, 15.5 for Kiger, 16.1 for Weber. Matisse is on a 14.9 in Sportsman. Nathan's on a 17.2. 25.12 right now for Matisse and Sportsman. Watch start finish line, watch start finish line, all clear. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Austin on top, 21.502. That's a new TQ. 1 second behind him sits Frenchie on a 21.506. 4 seconds separates Frenchie and Fink. Fink's on a 25.04. He's got about a 6-second advantage on Workman, who's on a 19.513. Workman's 2 seconds up on Weber, who's on an 18.505. And Kenny's 3.7 back at Keith on an 18.514. Oh, Brad Fink just drops a 13.751. Purple lap of this event. 2:50 to go, 2:50 to go. All right, halfway down, Austin just drops a 13.6 last lap by. He's on a 21.5 flat, flirting with that 22. 21.505 for Frenchie. 25.05 for Fink. Really the closest battle between Weber and Workman. 1.5 separates those two guys.
2 minutes left.
Austin on a 22.513. New TQ. Frenchie's 5.8 back. Fink's 10 seconds back of Frenchie. 10 seconds back of Fink sits Workman. Workman's 5 seconds on Weber. Now the closest battle is Weber and Kiger. 1.2 separates those two guys. Right now on our Sportsman buggy. 23 seconds behind Matisse is Nathan. Fast laps of 14.9 for Matisse. Fast laps 16.7 for Nathan. $19.503 for Matisse, $17.503 for Nathan.
1 minute left.
Austin just went quicker at 13.666. Last time by, 22.512, 8 seconds up on Frenchie. Frenchie's 12 seconds up on Fink. Fink's 11 seconds up on Workman. Workman's 5 seconds up on Weber.
45 seconds left.
Weber's 3.5 on Kiger. Weber just went his fast lap last time by with a 14.858.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
New TQ right now, Austin, 22.512. Oh, issue there for your third place. Don't think he stalled out long enough to give Workman a shot.
Matisse Stroelian done.
Matisse
Nathan
gets it,
Leitzman done.
19.502.
Kenny Kiger done. Mr. Frenchie done. Brad Fink done. Derek Workman done. Keith Weber done. All drivers are finished.
All right, Austin gets the TQ
Austin Tunney
again.
done.
He does it, 22.512. I will start at 1 o'clock, guys, 1 o'clock. hope that wasn't on. All right, I'm going to need Nathan, Matisse, Kenny, Keith, and Derek all out the turn marshal. Heat 3 of 3. Mains will be next. It's bonkers.
Austin Tunney.
Hey, Kenny, do you need to get a substitute? Do you need to still work on your car? Do you need to work on your car, or can you come out and turn marshal? You got the bucket.
Is that the bucket?
You'll fall asleep.
Phil Richardson.
I have my turn, Marshall. Hey, Ryan, I need you to check in.
Ryan Kiger. Dominic Reese.
Dom Reese is your TQ holder, 23-5-10. All right, man, we are going live. Everyone's here. Austin, it caught you. Ryan, you're live. Hayes is live. George, Phil, Dom, and Cracker. All right, initial laps is a Dom at 13.4, Phil 13.6, Cracker 13.6, 13.9 for George, 14.1 for Kiger, 14.2 for Austin, 14 flat for Hayes. Let's see where we're at here. Work our first minute in. All right, we've about our first minute in, 4 to go. Cracker on top, 22.504. George, 22.506. 2/10 separates the top two right now. Hayes is 2/10 behind George. Austin's moved his way up to third. Now Phil Richardson's fourth, Dominic fifth, Ryan sixth. Hayes is in the seventh spot right now. All drivers within 3 seconds of each other. Cracker's got a 900 gap over George. George is 5/10 on Austin. Austin's 3/10 on Dom. Dom's 2/10 on Phil. 1.2 behind Richardson is Hayes. Hayes is 1 second up on Kiger. Fast lap, though, Dom Reese, 13-1, 13-5 for Cracker, 13-3 for Austin, who's sitting second right now, 13-6 for George, 13-6. Oh, man, everyone's all over. Austin goes to the point. 2/10 up on George. George is 8/10 on Dom. Dom's 3.3 on Cracker. Cracker's 3/10 on Kiger. Kiger 1.6 on Hayes. Hayes is 2 seconds up on Phil. 2 down, 3 to go. Austin still on point. 2/10 separates him and George. Got something figured out with his 17.5, but that puts Dom Reese to the point right now. Dom just went his fast lap, 13-1 again. Austin's on a 13-3, 13-6 for George, 13-5 for Cracker, 14-1 for Kiger, 13-6 for Richardson, 13-6 for Hayes. 10 seconds separates all 7 of these drivers as we approach the halfway point. No new TQ. Dom's on a 22.504. Austin's 22.507. That moves him up 2 spots overall to fourth. George is on a 22.510. Cracker 21.501. Kiger 21.507. Marshall, where? Unfortunately for Cracker, that's going to drop him down a little bit. 2 minutes to go. 22.503 for Dom Reese. 2.4 up on Austin. Austin's 1.9 up on George. George
2 minutes
5.2
left.
up on Phil. Phil's 1/10 on Kiger. Kiger's 3.7 up on Hayes. Hayes is 3 seconds on Cracker. Minute 30 to go. Dom Reese still on point. Austin sitting second. Moves Austin up 2 spots overall. Fourth. George is up 2 spots. Fifth for the main so far. 22.501. Dom's getting closer to that 23.
One minute left.
22.5 flat for Dom Reese. Should be in the 23s next time by. Not sure if there's enough time for him to click off something to make him a new TQ holder, but 23.513. His current TQ is
45 seconds left.
10. Just ran a 13.1, backed by a 13.148. Issue that lap by, though. That's going to definitely take him back down to
30
the 22s
seconds
with
left.
30 seconds to go. Austin's 4.4 back, but 2.2 up on George sits Austin. 2.7 back of George is Richardson. Richardson's 4 up on Kiger. Kiger's 3 up on Cracker.
15 seconds left. Ryan Kiger done. Dominic Reese done. Austin Tunney done.
Dom gets it and set the fast lap.
Cracker
lap
done.
with a 13.1.
George A done.
Austin second.
All drivers
George
are
third,
finished.
Phil fourth, Ryan fifth, Cracker
Phil
sixth,
Richardson
Chuck
done.
seventh. So your current running order for the main is going to be Dom, Chuck, Cracker, Austin, George, Phil, and Ryan. All right, guys. I'm going to need everybody but Dom out the turn marshal. Come on, Austin. 13-3. Yep.
Brad Fink. Keith Weber.
Austin has your current TQ, 22.512, which really isn't too far off of. That would put you sitting fourth overall in 17.5.
Mr. Frenchie. Métis Stroilian.
Chuck Hayes, need you down here to turn marshal, please. Thank you.
Kenny Kiger. Nathan Leitzman. Austin Tunney. Derek Workman.
All right, my turn marshals are there. Oh, everybody's checked in. We are going live. Frenchie, Fink, Austin, Weber, Matisse, Kiger, Workman, and Nathan. Everyone's live. All right, initial laps, a 14.1 for Austin, 14.6 for Fink, 14.7 Frenchie, 15.1 Workman, 16.5 Kiger, 15.4 Weber, 15.7 Matisse, 17.6 for Leitzman. With a minute in, 4 to go. Austin on point, 22.513. That's off of his 22.512 TQ. 14.1 fast lap for him, 14.1 for Frenchie, 14.6 for Fink, 15.1 for Workman, 15.7 for Kiger, 15.3 for Weber. Right now, Austin's about a second up on Frenchie. Frenchie's 1.4 on Fink. That's your top three with a minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. Oh, Frenchie just gets the first one to get into the 13s, a 13.924 last lap by. 1.2 separates him and Austin. 22.512 for Austin, 21.503 for Frenchie. Right now, Austin's on a new TQ with that, down to a 21s now. 21.504 for Frenchie. 2/10 separates Austin and Frenchie. 3 seconds behind Frenchie sits Fink. Two minutes down, 3 minutes to go. 3/10 separates. Oh, Frenchie takes point on this one. Moves Austin to second. Fink's 8.5 back. Long lap here for Frenchie. That's probably going to put Austin back up top. And it does. And Austin just sets his fast lap with a 13.7 last time by. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. 21.503 for Austin. 21.504 for Frenchie. 25.08 for Fink. 19.515 for Kiger. 18.501 for Weber. 18.510 for Workman. 18.513 for Matisse. 17.502 for Nathan. Two minutes.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. Watch start finish line, watch start finish line. All clear. Oh, issue there. All everyone's pretty equally spread out right now. No real close battles here. Nothing. Austin's getting close to the 22.512. He's on a 22.514. Just set his fast lap at a 13.7. Finks finally got into 13s, a 13.971. Oh, Austin backs that with a 13.5, getting closer to the new TQ with a minute to go.
1 minute left.
22.513 to a 22.512.3, 7/10 off. Oh, a little issue here on this lap. That's probably going to cost him.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
Your running orders: Austin, Frenchie, Fink, Weber, Kiger, Workman, then Matisse and Nathan. Keep going till your name is called. Keep going till your name is called. No
Mr. Frenchie done. Austin Tunney done. Kenny Kiger done. Brad Fink done. Derek Workman done. Nathan Leitzman done. Keith Weber done. All drivers are finished.
All drivers are done. All right, guys.
Matisse
Frenchie
Stroelian
gets
done.
the win there, though. Drops Austin to second, but Austin still keeps TQ. Yep, 30 minutes. We'll go 145, 145. Track will be open for practice.
Brad Fink.
All right, backstretch is closed. Backstretch is closed. Your lineup is going to be Dom, Chuck Hayes, Cracker, Austin, George, Phil, and Ryan. So Dom, Hayes, Cracker, Austin, George, Phil, and Ryan. All right. Is Nathan okay right there? Does he need to move, guys? Might bend down real quick, Nathan. There you go. All right. Okay. All right, cool. All right, guys. Turn marshals ready. Racers ready. Oh, less than 5. Great clean start. As always in our 17.5 class, Dom Reese has got a wing full of Chuck Hayes right now with Cracker in tow. Austin's not letting Cracker get out of sight, nor is George letting Austin get too far out. Sitting right behind them is Phil and George. And then right back behind them is Ryan. All drivers pretty much snaking their way through the track right now. There's a pass right there for 4th spot between George and Phil. 5th spot, excuse me. Austin is closing in on Cracker. That gap was 3/10 last time by. He's all over the rear Cracker's wing, giving him everything he can handle as we're working our way to a minute down. Oh, Chuck Hayes gets caught. That moves Cracker to 2nd. Phil to 3rd. Phil gets caught on the turtle. That moves Austin up to 2nd. Cracker 2nd. Austin 3rd. Dom's got a comfortable lead right now. 3.1 seconds. Fast lap so far. Dom 13.1, 13.8 Cracker, 13.8 Austin, 13.9 Chuck, 13.7 Phil, 13.9 George, 14.1 Ryan. Minute 30 down, 5:30 to go. Chuck's managed to get his way around Phil. Phil's all over the rear. Chuck with George playing around in that battle as well. Issue there for Austin. Self-controlled himself. Trying to close that gap down, which is 2 seconds, 2.5 back to Cracker. Oh, there's a move right there on Chuck Hayes by Phil Richardson. Chuck's not giving it up easy. Wheel-to-wheel fighting. That allows George to come in on this battle. Oh, turned him over. Go get it, go get it, go get it. All right, George waits for him. Very kind, George. That's going to put those guys down a couple laps. Good battle there, though. Dom Reese is out front by 4 seconds on Cracker. Cracker's 3.2 on Austin. Dom's working his way through the field right now. That gap was 3.8 last time by. 3.4 between Cracker and Austin. Austin's 3.8 up on Hayes. The battle's back there for that 5th, 6th, and 7th spot between Kiger, Richardson, and George. Phil worked his way around Ryan. Ryan still got that gap back to George about a second. That gap between Austin and Chuck's down to 3.3 now. It was up to 4 seconds. That gap between Dom and Cracker is 4.5. Austin and Cracker is 4.2. Cracker rocks the 13.4 a couple laps ago. Austin just set his fast lap a 13.6 last time by. So does Chuck Hayes with a 13.6. Phil Richardson turns a 13.4, 13.5 for George. Austin just went a 13.5 last time by. Chuck and George has got a good little battle back there. Oh, issue for Chuck Hayes. Announcer's curse on you on that one, Chuck, with 3 minutes to go. Only close battle right now is between George and Kiger. That's about a second. Dom's 4.3 or 5 seconds up on Cracker. Cracker's 4.5 up on Austin. Oh, Austin gets hung up there. Does not turtle himself, but that had about a 5-second gap back to Phil Richardson. That's definitely shrunk for that final spot on the podium. 2.5 now. Dom is looking to put the third place car down a lap. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Dom, Cracker, and Austin. Richardson's got that down to 1.9.
2 minutes left.
With 2 minutes to go. That separation for that third and final podium spot. Cracker just dropped to 13.3 a couple laps ago. 13.3 for Richardson as well. Oh, what is that gap now? 1.1. It stays the same. Identical laps for Austin and Phil with 1:30 to go. It's down to 6/10 now. Phil is pushing hard with 1 minute to go. Stays at 6/10.
1 minute left.
Rubble strips for Austin. Wide line he had to take. That's way down. That's about 2/10 right now. Oh, Austin, a little fumble right there. That allows Richardson to work his way around. See if Austin could dig in with 45 seconds to go.
45 seconds left.
Oh, Richardson rolls it over. Toe to toe goes Austin and Phil. Working their way
30
through here.
seconds
Oh,
left.
Austin goes to the inside line. Phil closes the door on him. With 24 seconds to go, this is the battle we are watching. Pink car, yellow wheels, yellow car, yellow wheels. Working our way in front of the driver's stand. White wheels. Austin takes a
15
different turn on a
seconds
sweeper
left.
right there. Different line. Slower line there. Oh, he rolls it over. Yeah, 10 seconds to Hayes. That's going to give Phil the breathing room he needed.
Dominic Reese done. Chuck Hayes done. Phil
Dom
Richardson
with the win.
done.
Cracker second.
George A done.
Richardson third.
Cracker
Austin
done.
fourth. Hayes fifth. George
Ryan
sixth.
Kiger
Ryan
done.
seventh.
All drivers are
All
finished.
right, guys. If I can get
Austin
Ryan,
Tunney done.
George, Chuck, Phil, and Cracker out the turn marshal. Ryan, George, Chuck, Phil, and Cracker out the turn marshal from our 21-5 guys. Almost, man. You are very close.
Brad Fink. Keith Weber. Mr. Frenchie. Métis Stroilian. Nathan Leitzman. Austin Tunney. Derek Workman. Kenny Kiger.
George, my goal is to be out of here by 2:30. If I can get out of here by 2:30, I'm going. Everyone's checked in. Got my turn marshals. Your lineup is Austin, Frenchie, Fink, Workman, Weber, and Kiger. And then a little bit of a gap, please, back to Matisse and then Nathan. All right. Remember, Matisse, if you get on a podium here for the 21.5 overall, you get a free entry. All right, guys. Turn marshals ready. Racers ready. Less than 5. Almost a perfect start. As we're working our way through the first lap, no changes as we've seen every heat, except for that third heat where Frenchie got the advantage of Austin. Right now, your running orders: Austin, Frenchie, Fink, Weber, Workman, Kiger, and Leitzman's got the lead over Matisse. Austin just turned a 13.8, Frenchie a 14.3, Fink a 14.4. See if we can catch him on track right now. 2.5 second gap back to Frenchie. Closest battle right now, you can see it on the track, is going to be between Frenchie and Fink. Fink in that R1 buggy. 14.1 for Frenchie, 14.2 for Fink last time by. Keith Weber's 4.8 now. Workman took over from Weber. Workman sitting in 4th. Matisse took over first spot in that sportsman buggy class. Right now, Matisse is sitting 4th overall. Derek, that is your leader coming up behind you, just to let you know. Thank you. 2 second gap between Austin and Frenchie. Oh, check up there. Weber gets the blunt of that one. Oh, that gap between Frenchie and Fink's tightening up. 6/10 at the stripe last time by. The only driver into 13s is your leader, Austin. Frenchie sets his fast lap with a 14 flat last time by. No issue for Fink. That's going to give a little bit of a gap there to Frenchie, but Frenchie's battling with his son right now. Got his way around it. There for Brad Fink. That's going to give a nice little breathing room to Frenchie as we have 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Closest battles between Workman and Weber. 1.8. Another issue there for Fink. Austin's working his way up, closing in on the 3rd place car. Sitting in cruise control, but only about a 2.6 second gap back to Frenchie. That's not a lot in the 21.5 class. One little bobble or a couple bobbles. Frenchie's been running some fast laps. working his way through the traffic. Now he's got some clear track ahead of him. Oh, issue there for Fink again. Go high on the backstretch, all clear. .2 is that separation between Austin and Frenchie. 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. Right now your running order is Austin, Frenchie, Fink, Workman, Weber, Kiger, and your sportsman is Matisse and then Nathan. Derek Workman just did a 14.6 last time by. Your fast laps is a 13.7 for Austin, 14 flat for Frenchie. 14.1 for Fink, 14.6 for Workman, 14.9 for Weber, 15.6 for Kiger, 15.2 for Matisse.
2 minutes left.
And Nathan's getting some speed as well, a 16 flat, almost into that 15s. All right, your running order, bad lap here for Fink after he just set his fast lap of the race. Still has about a 17-second gap back to Workman, but that battle for fourth is starting to tighten up. 1.8 seconds separates Workman and Weber. 1 second now. I think Weber got himself around Workman. I'm not sure here. Let's look. No, Workman's still there. Weber's there. 1.8 separates the two.
1 minute left.
Austin's out to a 13.3 second gap over Frenchie. Frenchie's 17 up on Fink. Fink's 12 up on Workman. Ooh, Matisse just did
45 seconds left.
His fast lap of the race.
Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
Well, that's some pretty good driving here, man. You know that, Ryan? Some better 21.5 driving. Yeah, everyone's giving a little space, waiting. They're doing good. Yeah, love it. All right. Triple zeros on the clock.
Derek Workman done.
Barring a
Keith Weber done.
issue, Austin gets the
Kenny
win here.
Kiger done.
Oh, turns it over.
Nathan Leitzman done.
Just a parade lap
Brad
for your
Fink
yellow
done.
car of Austin.
Mr. Frenchie done.
All right, your top three. Austin,
Matisse
Frenchie, and
Stroyan
Fink.
done.
Workman
All
fourth,
drivers
Weber
are
fifth,
finished.
Kiger sixth, Matisse
Austin
gets the
Tunney
win
done.
in Sportsman. All right, guys. I need my podium guys up here. I'll turn the track on for practice a little bit. I do want to be out here by 2:30, guys. I have a brisket on my smoker. I got a brisket on my smoker.